It's not like the other 600 small or large displacement bumpers. It's just not. So it's not even apples to oranges. It's like fruits versus vegetables. Oh my God. Coming through the Red Rock Secret Wilderness, I just made a back to pavement. It was foolish to film on those roads because it just washboard like hell. And I just want to bring something up. Just need to bring something up. The KTM 690 Enduro R is not a. It's not like the other 600 small or large displacement bumpers. It's just not. And hear me out. I have zigzagged this nation on a KLR 650, I don't know, 8 times, like all the way across Florida to California, you know, Florida to South Dakota, Wyoming. It's not the same bike. They're wonderful bikes. I love them dearly. But if you are somebody who has not tried the KTM 690 Enduro R, you're just not doing yourself a favor. You're doing yourself an injustice. Having said that, here's the major differences. Things you can't do on a KLR 650 or a DR 650 in the same capacity. I know you can achieve these things, but you can't. It's not the same. I'm telling you. This bike, my bike with a wings muffler, is 298 pounds dry. You know, but still, 298 pounds. Think about that. With the amount of horsepower, you know what this horsepower is. I'll put it up somewhere. You can be going along on this bike, having just traveled, you know, several hundred miles with full luggage. You can be going along on this bike and come up to, like, say, a boulder, right? A little launch point, and just have some serious boulders past it, and you can just in the moment just kick it down a gear and shank the throttle and jump 5 feet like a pronghorn. Like literally, and just leap that trouble section, and then land on these shocks. It's not the same vehicle. It's not the same. The equation's just different. The denominator's different. The everything about it is just different. And I want everybody to try it. And you know, you say, well, oh gosh, it's just not proven reliability. I understand that. You know, so far I don't know how many gajillion miles in, and it's just working. Are you going to wait 15 years for its reliability to be 100% proven and sacrifice your riding career-ish, you know, that time frame, not having this performance? It's just, you know, if you're a guy who likes that tractor, you know, feel, and just says, I know this bike's going to make it, it's going to get there, and you're just traveling in that way, that's fine, dude. I get it. But it took me, I was a naysayer big time, and it took me digging into this bike and seeing, oh man, and I'm old too, guys. I'm 49 this year. And this bike, is she there? Yeah, I can motocross this bike, you know. I can really use my lifelong of riding skills, like I'm sure a lot of you guys watching have. I can use those skills on this bike to actually romp. You know what I mean? Fully loaded. I'm with all my gear. Like, you can't see it right now. I don't have my towel bag on there. Fully loaded. I think I'm 60 pounds, and that's food. That's everything. That's tent. And I'm like at 358, fully loaded. You know, like a KLR is, and again, I'm not picking on KLR. Please don't misunderstand that. But I'm just saying that it is not the same thing as ride one of these bikes. And if you want to wait 15 years to make sure that it's reliable and miss out on what you could be getting, you can still find them used. Here's the thing, and this is just from my research. I'm no master at any of these things. I'm picking up information. I don't have a lot of money either, so like I wouldn't get south of 2015. I wouldn't get a bike older than that. And some people would debate that. Again, I'm not dogging the 14 KLR 6 or 14 KTM 690 either. I'm just saying, from what I've heard, the research I've done, 16 and up is the way to go if you can afford it. If not, get a 15. If you get a 14, 13, whatever, reach out to us, and I'll give you the questions to ask them for the mods they've done, and for the receipts, you know, that you need to see to make sure that it's solid. There was some issues with a couple things, so just reach out to us if that's something you want to do to get down there at that $6,000 range, you know, the KLR price range. And again, I know KLR's discontinued. I'm just using it as a reference of as a litmus of the old Japanese war horses, you know. Love those bikes. But try this KTM 690 Enduro R. It will just plain shock you. We have some new segments coming up that are going to be off the chain. We're going to start adding how we make it possible to live an adventurous life. That comes down to the food, the recipes, the equipment, and how we've done it. Because we don't go on and buy the latest and greatest and best of everything. We just don't. What we do is do research. We constantly talk to people. We boondock at places, and we talk to van lifers, and we talk to all these different people, and we find the best possible recipe for an affordable, time-efficient way to dual sport adventure tour. And we're going to start sharing every ounce of that with you guys, and we're freaking stoked to do it. But now we are going to go take naps, because we are coming out of the wild after weeks, and we're beat right now. I'm seeing double type beat, so we're going to postpone the Bash Guard giveaway till next week, because I'm just too tired to facilitate it. And congratulations to George G, who won the Crash Guards. God bless you guys. Story Moto out.